All right. And how are you employed?
I'm currently employed as a sergeant with the Fairfax County Police Department.
How long have you been with Fairfax County?
I've been with Fairfax County for 10 years.
Were you assigned to a particular unit in 2023?
I was a crime scene detective in 2023.
All right. And were you in that role on February 24th, 2023?
I was.
Okay. On that date, did you respond to an incident on Stablebrook Way?
I did.
Why were you called out?
I was called out to assist with the scene documentation of a reported homicide.
And what was your role in that investigation?
I took scene photographs.
Okay. And let me hear from you. What did you observe upon your arrival?
When I arrived on scene, the scene had already been secured by patrol officers. Christine Banfield had been transported to the hospital, and the only person remaining within the scene was Joseph Ryan, who had been declared deceased.
So let me start you with some photographs. Judge, if I can offer into evidence Commonwealths 80 through 89 and have those published to the witness,
All right.
the jury,
80
and the gallery.
through 89 in evidence and can be published to the jury and gallery. No objection, carried.
All right, thank you. So starting with this first picture, Commonwealth's 80, starting outside of the home on Stablebrook Way, how many cars did you observe?
There were 4 cars of interest.
Okay, and this picture here, what do we see?
This is a black Hyundai Tucson.
Were you able to later determine who it was primarily driven by?
It was a government-owned vehicle registered to the IRS, driven by Brendan Banfield.
All right, thank you. And in this photograph, we see 2 more vehicles. Can you tell me about them?
Yes, so in the driveway, the vehicle parked in the left spot of the driveway is a navy blue Volkswagen ID that was registered to Christine Banfield. The silver Jeep Cherokee on the right parking space is registered to a Constance Ryan.
All right. And this particular vehicle, this photograph was taken in your shop, is that correct?
This was taken in the crime scene vehicle bay. It was originally parked in the cul-de-sac.
Okay, and do we know who this car was registered to or driven by?
This vehicle was registered to a Brendan Banfield.
Okay.
Is that 82, just for the record, when you show?
Yes, ma'am, I apologize.
Oh, that's fine.
So this was 82,
Okay, thank you.
the white Ford Fusion. All right, moving into the basement of the home, is it entirely below ground or does it have an above ground exit?
The basement exit is a walkout style, which is level to the ground.
Okay, and can you describe the layout of the basement?
Yes, so if you are standing at the basement stairs, directly to your left at this doorway here leads to an unfinished storage area. If you can continue forward a few feet, you'd be standing in the living room area of the basement, which also included a desk and computer. To the right of the living room area is a bedroom. And then to the left of the living room area was a home gym workout area. And then if you orient yourself to where you're now looking at the workout area with the living room behind you, along the left wall was a bathroom. And then finally, another door which led to the same storage unfinished area.
So in your walk through the basement, did you notice anything out of the ordinary?
No.
Okay. Looking at this photograph here, Commonwealth's 83. Can you tell me, was there a gate at the bottom of the basement stairs?
There was.
Okay. From the photograph, it appears to be about hip height. Is that accurate?
Yes.
Okay. Well, my hips anyway. Perhaps someone taller, it's lower, but did it look like it was intended to serve a purpose?
At the time that I found it is as it was in this photo.
All right. Did you notice a lock on the door at the top of the basement stairs?
Yes.
Okay, so looking at Commonwealth's 84 here, is that a photograph of the lock that you observed?
That is a photograph of the lock that I observed.
Okay, was it engaged when you saw it?
No, it's as it was.
Okay. Moving up to the first floor, there was a kitchen and a living area?
Yes.
Okay, so looking at Commonwealth's 85, is this a photograph of the angle of the living area from the kitchen?
Yes.
Okay. In this photograph, can I draw your attention to the window area and the stationary object in front of it? Can you
Yes.
tell me what that was?
That was a bar cart style counter with 2 bar stools in front of it.
Okay. What, if anything, did you find in the kitchen?
There was a laptop on the kitchen island.
So here in Commonwealth's 86, are you able to see the laptop?
Yes, it's on the right-hand
Is
corner.
it the black object here in the corner?
Yes,
Okay, thank you. Did you find what was later identified as Christine Banfield's cell phone?
yes,
Looking at Commonwealth's 87, is this the bar cart you previously described?
it is. This is the back side of the bar cart.
Okay, and where did you find the phone?
The phone is going to be in the middle top drawer of this bar cart.
All right, so looking at Commonwealth's 88, is that the drawer you're talking about extended?
Yes,
Okay, and what do we see there in the middle of the drawer?
it's going to be the cell phone in question.
All right, Commonwealth's 89, is that the cell phone?
Yes,
And Commonwealth's 90, is this the backside of the phone that you found?
yes.
90, we hadn't put in evidence yet, so I
Oh,
took
I
that off the
apologize.
screen. So do you want 90 in?
I do.
evidence? And I understand there's no objections of 90 in evidence. Okay, go ahead. Thank you, Shannon.
Judge, I would then offer Commonwealth's 91 through 97 into evidence.
All right, again, I understand there's no objection. Okay, all
And I
right.
apologize, Judge, I think I had said 98 originally and was just not clear in my speech.
Okay,
Thank you. All
90 to
right.
97, okay.
Detective Fortner, did you have the opportunity to then move upstairs in the home?
Yes,
All right, and did you take photographs of the bedroom belonging to Juliana?
yes.
Okay, is this that bedroom?
This is her bedroom.
And how did you identify this bedroom as hers?
There's a Brazilian flag, excuse me, above the bed, and I also was able to locate an expired Virginia driver's license for Juliana on a dresser.
All right. Commonwealth's 92, is this still her bedroom?
Yes,
What is it that we see on the dresser to the left?
there are hygiene products.
Her personal effects?
Yes,
All right. Commonwealth's 93, is this Juliana's closet?
this is.
All right, was there anything that caught your attention in that closet?
There were red lingerie-style clothing items, and then the yellow T-shirt with the green border on the sleeves.
Did you have the opportunity to look for any signs of forced entry in the home?
I did.
Okay, and did you make any observations that would have indicated there was a struggle at any other area in the home other than the primary bedroom?
I did not locate any obvious signs.
Thank you. Did you have the opportunity to return to the home on October 13th, 2023?
I did,
Why were you there on that date?
for a subsequent search warrant.
Okay, and on that date, did you again photograph the house?
I did,
Did you inspect the bedroom that had been Juliana's?
yes.
Directing you to Commonwealth's 94, is this the same room?
This is the same room.
How were you able to identify it?
The Brazilian flag above the bed.
Did you notice that anything had changed?
There were no longer any items in the closet.
How about anywhere else in the room? Were her personal effects still on that dresser, if you recall?
I do not recall the dresser.
Okay. Did you eventually find her clothes?
I did.
Where did you find them?
They had been moved to the primary bedroom's closet.
Commonwealth's 95, is this the primary bedroom closet?
Yes,
And was there anything that you saw in the closet that made it clear to you they were Juliana's clothes?
there were the red lingerie-style clothing items and the yellow T-shirt with the green hem on the sleeves.
All right, and Commonwealth's 96, another angle of the same closet,
Yes,
and we see the yellow and green shirt there on the second row.
yes.
All right, thank you. Had there been any other changes in the primary bedroom?
They had gotten new flooring, new bedroom furniture, And pictures that had once featured Brendan and Christine had been taken down and replaced with Brendan and Juliana together.
So showing you Commonwealth's 97, is this the primary bedroom?
This is,
In October of 2023, 8 months after the murders.
yes,
And I'm going to zoom in here. Is this one of the photographs you were speaking of?
it is.
Okay. And did we see others in the room?
Yes, that is a second photo.
Okay. All right. Detective Portner, I don't have any other questions for you. Please answer any directed to you by Mr. Carroll.
All right, cross-examination.
Detective Fortner, there's just a couple of questions based on some of the things that you said, not too many. Commonwealth's number 94 is obviously a picture, and in a moment it shows something, but there was questions asked about you doing an investigation as to any other signs of struggle or forced entry in the house other than the master bedroom.
Yes.
Okay, describe for the ladies and gentlemen of the jury, what would you do to come to the conclusion that there was none of those things?
So I would inspect all of the doors to see if there are any obvious signs or damage to the framing of the door, which I did not find. There were no debris found on the ground to indicate anything had broken. In terms of the furniture in the house, I didn't see anything turned over in an unusual manner to indicate there was struggle or forced entry anywhere.
When did you do that in relation to the incident?
So when I first arrived on scene, my primary task was taking scene photos as everything was. And as I was doing that, I was also checking those areas.
Okay, so this happened instantaneously on February 24th.
Upon my arrival, yes.
And when was that?
Just after 9 a.m.
Okay. And so at that point, had you had any sort of a briefing as to what the expectations were with this crime scene?
Just that it was a report of a homicide.
Okay. Was there anything that suggested a break-in or anybody say there was going to be a break-in?
No, no one had indicated that.
Okay. So this is just something that you do as part of your crime scene duties?
Correct, just documenting.
Okay. And it wasn't surprising for you after you kind of heard more about the case that there weren't forced entry or other signs of struggle anywhere other than the master bedroom?
I wouldn't expect to see struggle anywhere other than the master bedroom.
Okay. Now, the places where you chose to take pictures, were you directed to take certain pictures, or do you just go ahead and just take as many pictures as you can and then see where it goes from there?
So my ultimate goal when I'm taking scene photographs are to take overall photographs to indicate everything as best I can. Typically, these come from the four corners of the room from different angles. And then if there's an area of interest, I then come in and take mid-range and then close-up pictures of those items or areas of interest.
And that was those were your decisions, I guess, was the question I was asking.
Yes.
Okay. I don't have any further questions.
All right, redirect.
Nothing, Your Honor. Thank you.
Is this witness subject to recall?
He is not.
Do you need your, okay, you're free to go, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, your next witness,
Detective O.J. Falk.
Detective Falk.